Right guys, blue or black pen for your answer and purple pen for your progress steps. Now, if you're enjoying these videos, can you please make sure you like them? Can you please share them with as many friends as possible from other schools? Remember, I'm doing this for free, so I want to reach as many people as possible. And can you please click on the three dots in the top right hand corner and click on turn on post notifications, please, just to make sure when I post something you're aware of it. Okay, so this is page 1 on intermediate. Okay guys, this is one you want to absolutely nail. Okay, you should never get this wrong. It's also on foundation. Okay, so we've got question 10 on foundation, page 1 of intermediate, paper 1. You always want to get this right. So very straightforward to start us off. Calculate each of the following. Now all this is, we know what 3 squared means. It just means times the number by itself once. Okay, this one, the little 4 means you times this number by itself this many times. So instead of 3, 4, I'm going to do 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. The 10, 3 means the same thing. I'm going to do 10 times 10 times 10 3 times. Once I'm there now, the bit in the middle needs to go in the middle. What I'm going to do, I'm going to work out this left hand side, work out this right hand side, and then in the end I'm going to times them together. So this one, 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times 3 is 81. Okay, take as long as you need to do that. Times go straight down. I'm going to keep that one there. 10 times 10 times 10. I need 1 and 1, 2, 3 and 3 zeros. It gives me 1,000. 81 times 1,000. If you're timesing by powers of 10, you're literally just adding on zeros to the number you've got. 81 and 3 zeros in my answer. So 81,000. Very easy start. Okay, underneath, 1 divided by 0.5. Now when you're talking about dividing, you're thinking how many times does this bottom number fit into the top number? Now if the bottom number is smaller, how many times does 1/2 fit into a whole? 1/2 fits into a whole twice. And I would only have to, because it's only 1 mark, I don't have to show any working with that one. Underneath, I got 5.6 take away 3.82. Again, very easy. Really important you line your decimal points up. 5.6, 3.82. 0 goes above the 2. And I'm taking away. They'll always give you a question where you need to borrow. Okay, so I can't do 0 take away 2. So I'm going to borrow from the 6, turn that into a 5. The 0 goes into a 10. 10 take away 2 is 8. 5 take away 8, I can't do it. I'm going to need to borrow again. 15 take away 8 is 7. Decimal point moves straight down. 4 take away 3 is 1. 1.78. Okay, we're currently 4 marks in. Okay, that's about 5%. We're working our way through. Part D, taking away fractions. Okay, they love putting one of these on the front. 5 over 6 take away 2 over 3. Now you can cross multiply, but I don't think you need to in this case because you've got to make the bottom numbers the same in order to take away fractions or add fractions. So in order to do that, I don't have to do anything to this one, but this right hand one, if I times top and bottom by 2, left hand one I'm going to leave the same. Top times 2 is 4, bottom times 2 is 6. You can see now the bottom numbers match, okay, because 3 times 2 is 6. Once I'm here now, I take away my top numbers from each other. 5 take away 4 is 1, and the bottom number just stays exactly the same. Don't do anything to the bottom number. Very last part, okay, part E, 0.2 times 0.3. Now the way to do this, ignore the decimal points, imagine you're not there. I got 2 times 3. 2 times 3 I know is 6. Once I'm there now, I put my decimal points back into my question. Okay, I know I've got 2 numbers after my decimal points, so I go to my answer and I count back 1, 2, put my decimal point in. Again, I've got to fill in any gaps I've got with zeros. Okay, so very straightforward first question, guys, on the intermediate paper, middle of foundation. You want to be getting these topics nailed, okay? They repeat themselves every single time, and they're very straightforward. Okay, so you don't want to be dropping any marks on this. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like it, please share it with your friends, and please take a photo of your answer and tag me at CrossMaths.